Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Monday Morning Moment. I'm Arnold Westfall. Please take a second to give me a like and subscribe to this channel. When you subscribe, of course, you get those lovely notifications whenever a new video is posted. As always, we're here supporting the Goals for Life game and players of that game. If you haven't checked that out, go to www.goalsforlifegame.com. Lots of resources there to help you set and achieve goals and live the life of your dreams. Today I want to talk about limiting beliefs. We all develop limiting beliefs in our lifetime. It's actually part of the human condition and very well documented. And these limiting beliefs can show up in lots of different ways. And there are lots of different ways to try to overcome them, to work with them. We can do therapy, we can do gestalt work, we can do primal scream. A lot of these activities leave us in a state where we're emotionally drained. And they're not something we can do day to day. These are things you do in workshops once in a while and take big bites out of that personal apple. However, what can we do on a daily basis to get over limiting beliefs and start pushing through and achieving the levels of success we want in any area of life? Relationship, finance, spirituality, and health and fitness. Well, this morning I was doing some research on this and I found a great video by a guy named Mike Dooley. For those of you who don't know who Mike Dooley is, you will find out. I'm going to put a link below to his video where he outlines a really great three-step process. I'm just going to briefly run over it here with you now. The trick is, don't worry about figuring out what your limiting beliefs are. Don't worry about figuring out what you can't or what you don't or what you won't, right? Start with what you want. So what sort of beliefs would someone have who has material abundance? Well, that person might believe money loves me, and I love money. Money comes easily to me. Ingrained belief. What about somebody who has really good relationships? I deserve love and deserve to give my love to others. What about spirituality? I am deeply spiritual and reflect on my spiritual nature every day. Or physical. I deserve perfect health, and my body is an expression of that health outward to the world. So, what I want you to do is take some time and make a list of the beliefs that you think you would have if you were the person who could achieve all your goals instantaneously. Once you have that list, you move on to step 2. Step 2 is to read the list. Read it to yourself out loud in the morning and in evening. Ideally, you do this when you wake and just before you go to sleep. That way it has the best chance of actually getting into your subconscious, which is what we're doing through this repetition. So whatever your morning routine is, first thing, get up and read the list. Before you put your shoes on to exercise, read the list. Before you go to the kitchen to make your morning drink, read the list. At night when you go to bed, if you brush your teeth, the last thing you do, put it on the mirror. Read it while you're brushing your teeth. Read it just before you lay down. Find a way to fit it into your routine so it's not cumbersome. If you want to do it at work, that's fine too. Just read it twice a day. And if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Just keep the list where you'll see it so that you can remind yourself to read it. The third part is what I think the most fun part. Of course, I have a theater background, and what I'm going to tell you is you get to be an actor. That's right. Shakespeare said the world is but a stage and we're all actors merely playing our parts. What if your part was to be the person who has all those ideal beliefs you just wrote down? Now you get to go out in the world and be that person. So when you see something you want monetarily, you just go to yourself, I'm going to have that because I already have it. I have the abundance in my life. Money loves me and I love money. When you see a couple romantically walking down the street, you go, oh, I have loving relationships in my life. You see a family, you go, I have loving relationships with my family. When you see somebody exercising or who looks fit, you're going to say, I have fitness. And it's going to help you make choices. So let's take fitness, for example. I'm out to dinner, let's say, and I might want the hamburger and french fries and onion rings and a nice porter. But if I'm acting like the person who has perfect health or who has health consciousness, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend. And when the order comes, the waiter comes, I'm going to put on my best acting face and say, I will have sparkling water with lime, and I will have a mixed green salad with chicken breast and balsamic dressing on the side. Thank you very much. And I'm going to give myself a huge round of internal applause for the Oscar-winning performance I just gave. And at the end of the night, when I'm in my car and I'm driving home, I'm going to feel good because I made a choice for myself, and I did it pretending the whole time. I did it wanting the hamburger the whole time. This is where it gets to be fun. Now, by way to remind you that you're capable of doing this and that it's going to take practice, it's not going to be perfect right out the gate, I'm going to give you a little challenge for another experiment. This is something I started doing a few days ago. We all put on clothes. We all do it the way we do it. Now for me, I'm right-handed, right-footed. I'm a right side kind of guy, so I was right foot first. Right? Underwear and pants, right foot first. Well, the other day, I started trying to put left foot first. And I'll just say the results were hilarious. I've never laughed so hard at myself in my life. It's been so much fun. Tomorrow morning, when you get up and when you put your clothes on, switch. Use your non-dominant foot and hand first. If you're a righty, go left. If you're a lefty, go right. It's just going to remind you that these things don't happen automatically and that we make habits about absolutely everything. You have a habit about the way you eat your food. You have a habit about the way you sleep. You have a habit about the way you comb your hair. You have habits about everything. This is just one way to remind you that a habit can be broken through choice and through awareness and through pretending. So go out there, pretend to be that person you aspire to be. Put your clothes on with your non-dominant leg first and achieve your goals and love the results. I hope this helps. This has been your Monday Morning Moment. Cheers.